Welcome to the Transformation Builder app. It's a web app actually, and I'm glad you're here because this Transformation Builder app process, this development is about more than just setting goals. It's about gaining clarity. As I said, it is about gaining clarity about where you are and where you are going and what needs to change in the process to help you get there. Many of us know that we want something different in our lives, careers, our ministries, our businesses. But knowing that is not enough. It takes change, and change is needed. It is needed. And knowing how to move forward, how to navigate are two different things. So let me say that again. Knowing what to do, knowing that a change is necessary, and needing to do that and make movement forward are two different things. Actually doing it. One is knowing and one is doing. They're very different. So that's where this transformation builder tool comes in. On this journey of life, it's built around various things in our lives. But this transformation web app is about exploration, it's about transformation, and it's about implementation. So transformation is the middle part. That's the change analysis that must happen. The explorer is where you're discovering your purpose. So step one is discovering your purpose. Two is a change analysis where you're understanding what needs to happen in the process of change. And once you acknowledge that and have grasped that understanding of the change, then it's time to start implementing. And that's where our focus has been clarified and we move forward with that focus. So first, again, we explore, we understand our experiences, our strengths, our weaknesses, our interests, our challenges, and the clues that help make it a better process of understanding purpose and direction. Next, you will go into transformation. There you will reflect and begin turning things into action that moves into implementation. You'll examine what may need to change, identify priorities, develop goals, and begin building practical steps toward your future. And the implementation. Everything comes together. A blueprint, a roadmap, a framework, whatever term you want to use, where it all comes together is what happens in this final process. From simply thinking about change to intentionally pursuing it and making it happen. And remember, transformation doesn't happen all at once. It happens through consistent, purposeful steps. So don't rush through this process because we have to think, we have to reflect, we might even journal. But most importantly, we want to be honest as necessary, as most critical it is to be honest with ourselves and take action. Your next chapter isn't built by accident. Explore your purpose, transform your thinking, implement your future. As I welcome you to this Transformation Builder app. Now keep in mind, there's a component of this process that is the web app. Is a subscription-based tool. So every month you will utilize this tool along with being a part of a community. Like-minded individuals going through this process. So whereas you can rush through and get your answers, sometimes it's that process of slow movement and pondering and reflecting and thinking through things, bouncing ideas off of others in this community. You will be a part of that. I will bring some insights and will guide you along the way with utilizing the tool. And then as you get through it, I don't want you to consider that end of the process, but just the beginning of the implementation. So implementation is where we continue monthly moving forward into coaching sessions and accountability sessions, and understanding that you have targets and you start to move towards those targets. Sometimes it's just encouraging being a part of a community. They're sharing how they're making progress. Those progress might be demonstrated in sharing testimonies, sharing success stories, sharing those things that help them make those next steps as they put information in the calendar and had target clarity to follow those next steps. So anyway, thank you for listening in, and thank you for joining this adventure to make a life-changing, life transformational future for yourself.